Hey, what's up, everybody? Yours truly, Mickey Smith Jr. So glad that you're in the space and in the place with me today. Got something really special to share with you. And I need you to understand this first. You have something special. Now, what do I mean by that? The fact that we all have a significance. And it's that significance that makes us resilient, that makes us strong, guys. Do you realize that there's nobody else in this world that has a thumbprint just like you? Do you understand that even though there may be someone who has a twin or somebody that they're very close to in appearance, that there's nobody that has your signature? There's no one that has your uniqueness. I call it your sound. It's what's unique, it's what's personal, and it's what's significant about you. So what is your unique personal significance? Well, today I want to share with you a story that hopefully will shine a little light on that. It's about a little boy from a little town in a little state called Louisiana, guys. And gotta be honest with you, it's my story and it's my song. It's what we call The Adventures of Little Mickey Keep On Going. And it's a book not only that I wrote, but I also illustrated. So as I share this with you guys, I need you to understand this is special for me because it's a true story about how my first sound, well, you'll see in just a moment. Many times we may have a first sound that doesn't quite sound just right, but if you don't give up, if you persevere, if you keep on going, you can go from potential to promise. Would you like to hear the story? I know I'd like to share it with you. So let's join ourselves together as we read this book, this powerful book, guys, The Adventures of Little Mickey Keep On Going. Look, I need you to do one thing for me. Anytime in the book we say the words keep on going, I want you to say it with me. Hey, we're in this thing together. Matter of fact, life's better when we band together. So I hope you'll join me when we get to those points. Anytime in the book it says, keep on going, I want to invite you to say it with me. Let's begin, guys. The Adventures of Little Mickey Keep On Going. Art and story by Mickey Smith Jr. My name is Mickey Smith Jr. I am a Louisiana educator and jazz musician. Music has taken me all over the globe. My life's journey has been a very long road, one that has taught me to keep on going, no matter how heavy the load. Growing up as a kid in the Bayou State, I was called Little Mickey all day long. I was a little kid from a little town who would one day grow up to play songs. Now, with that introduction aside, let's get right along. Living in Louisiana, the birthplace of jazz, I dreamed of playing the saxophone in my very own band. To keep on going would mean spending lots of time practicing on the saxophone. To become good, I imagined practicing each and every day at my home. In order to keep on going, I would first need to find a saxophone to play. A saxophone of my own that I could use every single day. But a saxophone I did not have as I sat lost in thought and deep wonder. But to my surprise, that musical prize came from my very own grandmother. I remember the words from Grandmother Smith. She spoke with a tone that I will never forget.
Enough with all this suspense. Keep on going, because that horn will only play when you start blowing.
There I was, excited and nervous, surrounded by all my family. Even my sister said, keep on going, as everyone waited happily. They all knew that my first time on the saxophone would be something amazing, you see. But in reality, woo-wee, crack, squawk, squawk. My first attempt was a collection of amazingly terrible, horrendous, and painful sounds. Sounds that created both concerns and frowns. The solution to this problem I had no way of knowing. How in the world could I ever keep on going? My parents, so supportive, stepped in quickly and said, "We see something so special in you, kid. We're just not quite sure exactly what it is. But if you keep on going, you'll definitely be a whiz." As they encouraged me, they also pointed to the front door. When they said, keep on going, they actually meant go outside and practice some more. I thought my first attempt would receive a standing ovation or a shout of encore. Instead, I was told from here on out to take my practice to the great outdoors. There I was, standing outside my front door like a Buckingham Palace guard. And as soon as I began to toot my horn, I was told, keep on going farther into the yard. Again, I tried to play my saxophone the best that I could, only to hear the words, keep on going, across an old country road and into the woods. Deep in those dark, scary Louisiana woods, my imagination became my greatest friend. To keep on going, I would often pretend that the squirrels and the birds were my musical fans saying, "Little Mickey, play it again." To overcome my fears, I imagined that the noises they made when they ran, flapped, and flew were the cheers and the applause for the horn that I blew. In the forest, the green ash, the live oaks, and the magnolia trees would sway and bend. As I played, even the trees seemed to dance in the wind. Their leaves rustled to and fro as I continued to keep on going with my musical show. As the seasons, months, and years rolled by, my saxophone continued to improve. As I played deep in those Louisiana woods, I began to find my musical groove. I wanted to keep on going because something inside me said I should. All that practicing I was doing was beginning to make me sound pretty good. I decided to leave the forest and cross that old country road. At the same time, in the distance, a car approaching abruptly slowed. I started to keep on going, but then I noticed it was Mr. Roy, a man who had been my neighbor since I was a little boy. My neighbor was a grumpy old man. His car would always keep on going by. Never a nice word did I hear him say, not even a hello or a goodbye. But on this time and on this day, he beckoned me over. He had something he wanted to say. I prepared myself for the worst, but what he said to me made my confidence grow to the point it nearly burst. He said,
"You're getting better, I see. If you keep on going, there's no telling how good you could be."
Practice makes improvement, and my skills were indeed growing. Soon, even my family took notice of how I managed to keep on going. Inside the house, there was a conversation I was unaware of, resulting in my parents giving the front door an open shove. Finally, I made it. I was back inside the house. No longer was I to play alone. From this point on, people would say, "Keep on going, little Mickey," and play that saxophone. Now I share my story and I play my saxophone for all to hear, inspiring others to discover the sound of their instruments and to overcome their fears. I do this because when I was a kid, I had absolutely no way of knowing the value of an open door and the words, "Keep on going." The end. Guys, did y'all enjoy that? Listen, y'all, you need to understand this story was my story. As a little kid, my first sounds were nothing close to amazing, but I had no idea how amazing my future would be. And the same is true for you. See, you may not play a saxophone, but you have a sound. You have a sound that's powerful. Your sound is what makes you special. It's what makes you signature. And maybe your sound is that beautiful smile that you have. Maybe that smile is a certain gift or a certain talent or a certain ability that you have. Maybe your sound is your intellect or your physical gifts that you have. But whatever you have, guess what? You have it. You just hadn't discovered it yet. So I want to encourage you to Keep on going until you discover your sound. And watch this. In the back of the book, it has a powerful statement, guys. It's a powerful statement that I want you to recite. It says, my name is, and I want you to say that with me. And then when it gets to that part, say your name. Come on, let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, say with me. My name is, and then it goes on to say, I will discover my sound, and I will share my song. I will keep on going every day, helping others along. And when you discover your sound, understand that it's a gift. It's not just for you. It's to be given to others, guys. Hey, I'm so thrilled to be able to share this story with you. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do, guys, stay connected with me. You can find out more about this book and so much more at MickeySmithJr.com. MickeySmith. I enjoy sharing this story, guys. And if you ever want me to come your way, you can find out more on the website too. I love sharing the story with schools, and I love encouraging educators as well. Encouraging us all to never give up, to follow our dreams, to discover our sound, and to keep on going. Until next time, guys, let's keep on going, because your sound will change this world if you do just that. Keep on going.